Last Thursday, we celebrated the national holiday known as Thanksgiving Day. There's a traditional meal and centered around baked or roasted turkey, and people travel great distances to be home with family, memories, and pumpkin pie for dessert. My first Thanksgiving as a novice, we had roast beef. No pumpkin pie either. It didn't seem natural. It was practically un American. What an outfit I had joined. I've had Thanksgiving with turkey now for the last 63 Thanksgivings, all of which I've forgotten. But that first one, memorable. Now we're beginning another season, preparing us for an International Day of Giving Thanks for something also memorable and yet new, a birth. The first reading has many phrases that we might see and read on greeting cards. We are hopeful as we hear about in those days such and such will happen. There will be unnatural things happening. Enemy animals will be friends, and it will then be natural for harmony. We're encouraged to wait for that day and also be attentive to our entering into the harmony process of making friends with now persons. Today's gospel reading can be a comfort or a challenge. The picture has two settings. The first is Jesus' prayer of thanksgiving to his Father. Jesus is grateful for revealing deep things to the receptiveness of the childlike. God's way of revealing is completed by Jesus' revealing himself and his true identity in his ways of relating and the depth of his teachings. The second section is Jesus turning to the receivers who have seen and heard what Jesus had been revealing, and others did hear and see, but did not swallow the whole of God's historical meal. I've been pondering how our North American culture wants to have many little Christmases so as to avoid waiting, wondering, longing, and being receptive. We then can arrive at the Christmas day quite exhausted and rather glad that Christmas has arrived, and so it will be over quickly. Now, I'm not humbugging Advent or Christmas. I'm all for it, of course. But it takes time and longing space to be as receptive as the disciples are in today's gospel. The revelation of who Jesus is to them is not complete, nor is their understanding of all that has been presented. For them, it will take time and space. Now, here's what we get for all of our Adventing and Christmasing. While we wish for answers as the ultimate Christmas gift, what is given lovingly is wonder and treasuring the invitation to our truest reality of our being disciple like humans. This simple yet deep gift exchange is culturally non celebrational. For this deep embrace of God, of us, we surrender it all to the surrendering the meaning of Christ's birth, to colored lights, colored gifts, and the delight of children receiving wonders and delights and letting it all go and enjoyed. Advent, that watch for time, is with us. And we just might want at this, and receive a that, and be left wondering, longing, reaching, and wouldn't it be wonderful Christmas, human blessed non turkey Thanksgiving Christmas? Something to ponder as the days get shorter. Amen.